Halo Fatah, boleh coba ngomong? Suaranya belum keluar ya? Halo tim J4, boleh coba ngomong lagi teman-teman? Boleh Salsabila atau boleh Fatah? Oke, sambil menunggu mungkin tim The Visionary udah join kah? Kak Diko boleh dicek, ini soalnya belum ada ya tim dari SMA Karangturi.
Baik Bang Jaya, sedang aku hubungi.
Oke, buat Alicia boleh bantu di rename namanya, nama tim, strip nama kalian, tim dari SMA Karangturi. Boleh di rename dulu sambil dicek apakah tim satu timnya sudah ada. Sepertinya belum join ya. Oke, tim The Visionary Alicia boleh check your teammate.
Iya, Kak. Maaf. Hi, test.
Okay, all good. Frida. Okay, let's check with tim The Visionary. Faye, boleh please rename your username in Zoom. Okay, Faye and Alicia, please turn on your cam and unmute and introduce yourself just to check your microphone. Start with Alicia.
Good morning, Kak. I'm Alicia from the Visionary.
Okay. Faye, can you turn on your camera and unmute?
I'm sorry, Kak. I think we had some technical problems.
Okay. Okay. Faye, don't forget to change your username. Okay, Faye, please unmute and introduce yourself.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Angela Felianor from the Visionary SMA Karangturi.
Okay, all good. Thank you. And I would like to check the last team, J4 team. Have you joined again, J4 team? Salsabila. Halo Salsabila, apakah sudah join lagi?
Recording in progress.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to FedEx Express JA International Trade Challenge 2023 Indonesia Finals. It's an honor for me to be here. My name is Rifka Hasna, and I'll be your host today for this special and inspirational event. First and foremost, allow me to give a warm welcome to our special guests who always commit to give unwavering support Indonesian young generation to have entrepreneurial spirit and global mindset. Welcome, Mr. Garrett Thompson, Managing Director, FedEx Express Indonesia, and Mr. Robert Gardiner, Academic Advisor and Operation Council, Prestasi Junior Indonesia. I would like to welcome the principals, teachers, and all participants from 10 high schools and vocational schools comprised of 10 teams. Please turn on your camera when I mention your respective group, and I want you to express your feeling about today's competition in one word in the chat box. The first team is Wave from SMA IAS Pancabudi Medan. The next is Weki Meki from Seman 1 Krian. The next is Forlan from Seman 3 Semarang. The next is Dirandra Pandega from Seman 1 Wonosobo. The next is The Couple from Australian Intercultural School Batam. The next is Sustainasia from SMA IAS AL JANNAH. The next is Nusantara Sen from Seman 1 Purwokerto. The next is Aritan from Seman 71 Jakarta. The next is Tiford from Seman 1 Cikalongwetan. And the last is The Visionary from Seman Karangturi Semarang. Okay, and not to forget, I want to say hello to all supporters and audience who are joining us from the YouTube. International Trade Challenge ITC is an entrepreneurship education program run by Junior Achievement Asia Pacific with generous support from FedEx Express that aims to instill high school and vocational schools students the entrepreneurial spirit, business skills, and global knowledge they will need to succeed in the future. This year marks the third time ITC has been held in Indonesia. A total of 200 students from 38 high schools and vocational schools took part in a series of workshops. They learned about how international trade works and the ideal marketing strategy for selling products to global markets. At the end of the workshop, they were given an interesting challenge. So what exactly was it? So they had to create a market entry strategy plan for sustainable alternatives that will reduce the usage of single-use products for the target market, South Africa. Following a meticulous selection process, we now have 10 excellent teams who will compete for the distinction of representing Indonesia in the Asia Pacific Finals next August. Okay, before we move on to the next agenda, let me tell you a fun fact. Back in 2021, I was as same as all the participants here. I was in your shoes as one of the ITC participants. And thankfully, I succeeded in bringing home third place in the Asia Pacific Finals. So how are you all feeling? I'm confident all teams here are ready to present their fantastic ideas in accordance with the market entry strategy they've been working up for the past couple weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, as the opening of today's event, let's begin with the opening speech from Mr. Robert Gardiner as the Academic Advisor and Operation Council Prestasi Junior Indonesia. Hello, Mr. Robert.
Hello, good morning, Rifki. Good to see you again. Oh, Juara Satu, you were #1 in Indonesia in 2021, and then you traveled Asia Pacific for Juara 3. Wow.
I'm the third finalist also in the Indonesia, and then I'll be the third finalist in the Asia Pacific also.
Fantastic. Terima kasih banyak untuk kembali and MC hari ini. Yang terhormat Bapak Garrick Thompson, thank you so much for joining us today. Not only, Garrick Thompson is the Managing Director of FedEx Express Indonesia. He's not only providing opening remarks, but Garrick is anggota juri, one of the judges for the competition today. So thank you so much, Garrick, for giving up your time, a true example of fine commitment in supporting young people here in Indonesia. Yang terhormat Dr. Engineer Kiki Yudiati, Dirjen, Director General of Vocational Education, the Ministry of Education, Research and Technology in the Republic of Indonesia. Terima kasih banyak for the support from the Ministry of Education. Bapak Ibu Kepala Sekolah, Bapak Ibu Guru, terima kasih supporting the program. Dan khususnya anggota tim dari 10 sekolah, 2 orang setiap tim. Jadi kita punya 10 tim masuk kompetisi hari ini. Now, the teams are from luar biasa. Medan, Krian, Semarang, Wonosobo datang juga hari ini. Batam, Depok, Purwokerto, Jakarta, Bandung. Luar biasa, ada banyak lokasi di Indonesia masuk kompetisi hari ini. Now, of course, Rifka Sudabalang has already stated the challenge. Creating a market strategy for sustainable alternatives, which will reduce the use of single-use products for the country of South Africa, Afrika Selatan. Jadi, hari ini kita punya very special members of our jury team. Not only is Garrick joining us, but we also have special people from the team. Tony Hendriawan. Tony is head of Indonesian Trade Promotion in Johannesburg, South Africa. Itu sekarang di Afrika Selatan jam 3:30 AM. 3:30 in the morning, and he's joining us. Terima kasih banyak komitmen dari Pak Tony, luar biasa. Dan ada Lena Carolina, founder Sustainable Indonesia dari Jakarta. Terima kasih banyak Lena untuk datang hari ini. Dan Nina Azara, environmental youth activists. Jadi kita punya complete resource base on our team of judges today. Now, we would like to wish you all the very best for your presentation, addressing the challenge. Ada tim yang terbaik dari Indonesia akan punya kesempatan untuk masuk kompetisi Asia Pacific bulan depan. You can call yourselves if you win. Kalau menang hari ini atau juara 2-3, the champion teams from Indonesia for the FedEx International Trade Challenge, and you can say that you represent Indonesia in an international event, just like Rivka has done in an international event with 10 negara lain and across the Asia Pacific area. This would not have happened without the support of FedEx. So thank you very much, FedEx Express, for providing the opportunity for young Indonesians to grow. Tidak ada business lain punya fokus untuk promosi idea international trade seperti FedEx Express. This is quite amazing, actually. And I'm sure that setiap tim hari ini punya ide luar biasa, sangat-sangat inovatif. Ada banyak research juga di belakang itu, ide dan presentasi luar biasa juga hari ini. So, terima kasih banyak. Kembali ke Rivka, selamat sukses untuk teman-teman.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Rob, for the opening speech. Okay, as we know, and as Pak Robert mentioned, as we know, this initiative can be successfully conducted because of the massive support from FedEx Express. So, allow me to invite Mr. Garrick Thompson, Managing Director FedEx Express Indonesia. Hello, Mr. Garrick.
Selamat pagi.
Selamat pagi. Okay, Mr. Garrick, the time is yours.
Terima kasih. So, look, thank you first and foremost, and to all that are on the call today, our friends from Junior Achievement, our educators, our students, esteemed judges, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the FedEx Express Junior Achievement International Trade Challenge Indonesia Finals. It's a great pleasure to have you all at today's very special event as we once again have the opportunity to recognize and celebrate the talent and the potential that we have here amongst our Indonesian students. As mentioned by Robert, since 2021, the FedEx Express JA International Trade Challenge has been a true mission here for us to help develop the entrepreneurial skills of our secondary school students in Indonesia. The platform gives students such as yourselves an opportunity to meet with fellow young achievers, inspiring business leaders, and also industry practitioners. To all of our finalists this year, first and foremost, we congratulate you for winning out over more than 100 teams who have competed for slots at the finals today. You've come a long way, and you should be very proud of what you've achieved so far. Our FedEx Indonesia volunteers who worked with you during the workshops are honored to be a part of this journey together with you. At FedEx, we believe that today's evolving economic environment presents great opportunities for businesses, particularly for our small and medium enterprise businesses, which is such an important part of our economy here in Indonesia. And this is one of the reasons why FedEx strongly supports entrepreneurship. Together with JA, our ITC program has been empowering thousands of young people right through the Asia Pacific, Middle East, and Africa region with the education and skills that are needed to thrive in global trade. And we're very, very proud of the partnership that we have together with Junior Achievement to inspire and help educate the country's future business leaders. This ITC serves as a very promising platform to accelerate business ideas, to scale globally with the goal of contributing towards a very meaningful cause, as was shared earlier. So I'm very eager today to hear the bright ideas that you've got prepared for this year's challenge. So best of luck and terima kasih.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Garrick, for the opening speech. The tremendous support is absolutely coming from the Ministry of Education, Culture, Research, and Technology of the Republic of Indonesia. So please welcome Ibu Dr. Insinyur Kiki Yuliati, MSc, Director General of Vocational Education, the Ministry of Education, Culture, Research, and Technology of the Republic of Indonesia, to give the opening speech.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan rahayu. Yang saya hormati, Academic Advisor and Operations Council Yayasan Prestasi Junior Gemilang Indonesia, Bapak Robert Gardiner, beserta seluruh tim, Managing Director FedEx Express Indonesia, Bapak Garrick Thompson, beserta seluruh jajaran, Bapak dan Ibu Kepala SMK dan SMA dari seluruh Indonesia atau yang mewakili seluruh peserta program edukasi dan kompetisi kewirausahaan tingkat Indonesia, serta tamu undangan dan para siswa dari seluruh Indonesia yang kami cintai dan kami banggakan. Pada kesempatan yang berbahagia ini, marilah kita senantiasa memanjatkan puji syukur kehadirat Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, Tuhan yang Maha Esa, atas limpahan rahmat dan karunia-Nya, sehingga kita semua dalam keadaan sehat dan berbahagia mengikuti acara pembukaan kompetisi International Trade Challenge 2023 Indonesia Finals. Dalam kesempatan ini, perkenankan saya menyampaikan apresiasi dan terima kasih kepada Yayasan Prestasi Junior Indonesia yang telah berusaha dan bekerja keras memberikan kesempatan kepada para pelajar di Indonesia untuk memperoleh pengalaman baru serta pembelajaran yang luar biasa. Terima kasih dan apresiasi juga kami sampaikan kepada Direktur Manajemen FedEx Express Indonesia yang telah bekerja sama mengimplementasikan program edukasi dan kompetisi ini, seluruh peserta yang terlibat serta para pembina, guru, orang tua, dan dinas pendidikan yang telah membimbing dan mendukung anak didiknya hingga sampai pada tahap ini. Serta kami menyampaikan juga terima kasih dan apresiasi kepada semua pihak yang telah terlibat, berpartisipasi, dan membantu dalam persiapan serta pelaksanaan kompetisi ini. Ibu dan Bapak hadirin yang berbahagia, para siswa SMA dan SMK peserta kompetisi, Kemendikbudristek terus mendorong potensi besar kaum muda sebagai generasi yang nantinya akan memimpin bangsa pada masa depan. Kami terus mendorong implementasi berbagai program edukasi literasi keuangan, program-program kewirausahaan, dan kesiapan kerja di sekolah-sekolah di Indonesia. Kami meyakini program-program ini selaras dengan semangat kebijakan Merdeka Belajar yang memerdekakan pendidikan, serta meningkatkan budaya pembelajaran dan inovasi yang nantinya akan memantik growth mindset generasi muda Indonesia. Dengan memberikan kesempatan kepada para pelajar memperoleh pemahaman baru di luar kelas, memperoleh pengalaman belajar dari berbagai para pemangku kepentingan tentang pengetahuan dan tantangan bagi kita semua yang akan kita hadapi dalam perdagangan internasional, akan menjadi sebuah pengalaman yang berharga dan juga peluang untuk dapat berkontribusi meningkatkan potensi mereka berperan serta dalam ekonomi global. Para siswa yang saya cintai dan saya banggakan, kompetisi International Trade Challenge 2023 Indonesia Finals adalah kesempatan yang sangat baik, khususnya bagi 38 SMA dan SMK di Indonesia yang berpartisipasi. Para tim akan menyusun market entry strategy plan bertemakan produk alternatif berkelanjutan. Hal ini ditujukan untuk mengurangi penggunaan produk sekali pakai dengan target pasar negara Afrika Selatan. Pada akhirnya nanti akan dipilih sebanyak 6 pelajar dari 3 tim terbaik di Indonesia yang nantinya akan berkompetisi menghadapi perwakilan dari 10 negara pada final tingkat Asia Pasifik yang akan diselenggarakan pada bulan Agustus 2023 mendatang. Kami harapkan wakil Indonesia akan sukses dan berhasil meraih kemenangan-kemenangan. Diharapkan seluruh peserta dapat bersungguh-sungguh mempersiapkan diri untuk menunjukkan kemampuan dan keterampilan yang luar biasa di tingkat nasional hingga nantinya mencapai keberhasilan kompetisi di tingkat internasional. Bapak Ibu hadirin yang berbahagia, besar harapan kami kompetisi ini dapat mendukung perjalanan para generasi muda, bakat-bakat muda untuk meraih sukses dan menimba ilmu sekaligus pengalaman, dan yang nantinya akan bisa membuat mereka menjadi SDM yang kompeten, berkontribusi dalam mendorong pertumbuhan ekonomi di Indonesia dan memajukan kesejahteraan umum di Indonesia, sebagai negara dengan ekonomi terbesar di Asia Tenggara. Demikian sambutan kami. Selamat berkompetisi, adik-adik siswa. Mari tunjukkan kemampuan terbaik Anda, sikap sportivitas, orisinalitas, dan kualitas. Semoga prestasi yang diraih nanti dapat menginspirasi generasi muda Indonesia untuk terus berprestasi dan mengharumkan nama Indonesia. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Santi Santi Om, Namo Buddhaya.
Thank you, Ibu Kiki, for the opening speech. These are the inspiring speeches from Prestasi Juri Indonesia, FedEx Express, and the Ministry of Education, Culture, Research, and Technology of the Republic of Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, as an outcome of the series of learnings and the process of completing the challenge, 200 students from 38 high schools and vocational schools have obtained deeper knowledge of international trade. And now, we have 10 teams that are more than prepared to perform today. So are you intrigued about how exciting this program is? Let's watch this video. That's the recap of the International Trade Challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the main session, the final presentation and assessment, we would like to invite all participants here, the distinguished guests, the honorable judges, and the finalists to turn on the camera, so that we can capture some memories of today's event. Our team will capture it 3 times, and I will lead this photo session. Okay, first, for the first screen, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, for the next screen. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the last screen. Okay, so there's only 2 screens. Thank you for the camera. Now that we've arrived at the long-awaited station, everything feels incomplete unless we give the honored judges the finest welcome. For the judges, you can turn on the camera and give a warm greeting to the audience right after I mention your name. The first one is Mr. Garrick Thompson, Managing Director, FedEx Express Indonesia. Hello, Mr. Garrick.
Selamat pagi.
Okay, selamat pagi. So, what is your expectation from all participants here who will compete today, Mr. Garrick?
I'm very excited to hear the creativity that will come for a topic that I'm very passionate about, which is sustainability. So looking forward to hearing what the students have to share with us today.
Yeah, I'm also excited to hear what the ideas come from the students. So the next judges is Mr. Tony Hendriawan, Head of Indonesian Trade Promotion Center, ITPC Johannesburg. Hello, Mr. Tony.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah.
From Johannesburg, South Africa. Early morning. I think.
Yeah, it's not even 6 a.m. in the morning, yeah, Mr. Tony?
25 past 4 a.m. right now.
Oh, it's still really in the morning. So are there
Yes,
any
even
words for...
even not subuh yet time.
Yeah, it's subuh time.
No, not yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
Now is suhur time.
Oh, suhur. Okay.
Sahur time, yeah.
So, did you have any words for the finalists who will be competing today, Mr. Tony?
Yeah, I just saw their proposal, and it's hard for me to judge because all I see is good job for all of you.
Yeah, I agree too. So I didn't expect the presentation will be really complete.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Sure.
Tony. Next is Miss Ashnina Azahra Akilani, the environmental youth activist. Hello, Nina. Yeah. Hello. So, how excited are you to be here as one of the judges for today's competition, Nina? I'm sorry, but your sound is... I can hear your voice, actually. We still can't hear you. Okay, maybe we'll just move to the next judges. Miss Lena Carolina, founders of Sustainable Indonesia. Hello, Miss Lena.
Halo, selamat pagi.
Hello, Miss Lena.
Pagi.
Selamat pagi juga.
Okay.
So, Miss Lena, could you please mention 3 words regarding this event, which will evaluate participants' knowledge regarding their entrepreneurial spirit and international trade?
Okay, confident, stay focused, and good luck ya semuanya ya.
Okay, nice words.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Lena.
Thank you.
Okay, as the final presentation and assessment is near, I will invite our VIP guests to stay and watch the performance, or you may leave if there is another agenda that you must attend. Thank you very much for your generous support to this event. So, before we begin the final presentation, we would like to remind all presenting finalists of some important rules of the competition. First, the presentation order is: the first one is Wave from Smart Mancabudi Medan. The second is Weki Meki from Sman 1 Krian. The next is Forland from Sman 3 Semarang. The fourth is Dirandra Pandega from Sman 1 Wonosobo. The fifth is The Kelper from Australian Intercultural School Batam. The sixth is Sustainasia from SMA IAS AL JANNAH. The seventh is Nusantara Sen from Sman 1 Purwokerto. The eighth is Aritan from Sman 71 Jakarta. The ninth is Jefford from Sman 1 Cikalongwetan. And the 10th, or the last one, is The Visionary from SMA Karangturi Semarang. So, each team will have 4 minutes to do live presentation. Please start your presentation early after I say you may start your presentation. A countdown timer will appear on your screen as a reminder of your presentation time. Following your presentation, you will proceed to the 10-minute Q&A session with the judges. I will allow the judges to ask questions in turn, and judges are welcome to observe and assess each team's performance to get the top 3 teams. 10-minute countdown timer will also appear on the screen and will be started once the judges start to ask a question. Please keep turning on your camera during your presentation and Q&A session. All right, To all the teams, are you ready? Again, you all are welcome to liven up the comment section or the chat box and express your support to your favorite teams. The first team is Wave from Smash Pancabudi Medan. We would like to invite our presenters to turn on the video and unmute your microphone. Hi Wave, how are you?
Very good.
Very good, thank you.
Nice. Okay, for the operator, you can share the presentation screen. So, are you ready for today's presentation, Wave?
We're ready.
Okay, you may start your presentation now.
All right. Hello and thank you for the judges. My name is Ken.
And I'm Mahira.
And welcome to our presentation. Did you know in South Africa, the lack of sanitation is one of the things that we worried about. In rural regions where more than 70% of the population lacks access to even the most basic sanitation services, keeping their body healthy while facing these conditions. And that's when the idea of Wave becomes true. Wave is an eco-enzyme liquid soap made from food waste as the main ingredient, mixed with natural ingredients and packaged with a biodegradable paper bottle that is recyclable, self-decomposing, and help reducing plastic bottles.
Of course, our product has its own things that makes it unique from others. One, reducing fruit waste. Two, reducing packaging waste and biodegradable bottle. So these 2 points are actually connected. By using a biodegradable package, we can reduce plastic bottles spreading in South Africa and recycle them back, so they won't stack for nothing. 3, increasing sanitation awareness. And 4, introducing eco-enzyme. We believe that we are the very first ever company to introduce an eco-enzyme product and its system.
At the target market session, these are our information surrounding the topic. Based on our research, the population in South Africa are 61,438,786 with 3 capital cities, Cape Town, Pretoria, Bloemfontein, but there are also remote areas too, Eastern Cape, Limpopo, and KwaZulu-Natal. And then what about the competitors? This is Olive, a handmade soap with the natural ingredients contains 200 milliliter per bottle and charges 310 Rand. Compared to our product that charges 84 Rand, we offer you a much higher quality product made with natural ingredients, contains 250 milliliter, more milliliter and cheaper price.
We will promote our product through online or offline retailers. We have our own website that will be adding catalogs and one free program and a discount too. We also didn't forget about promoting through social media. About our plans, we are going to produce our products in our factory based in Cape Town. When the packages are done and ready, we will ship them through FedEx truckload. You may ask, why are we using this type of transportation, right? Because we want to save on shipping costs, and also not all transportation can reach remote areas. And after that, we will deliver all the products to each of the retailers and put them all to sales for the customers.
Here are the BEP calculations. We have calculated all the fixed costs, variable cost and overhead per month with profit 13,783,661 rupiah. And the next part, this part, we have 3 divisions in total. First, marketing division equipped with Adobe software for digital needs. Second, production division. This division will take care of the production part, which is very important. Last, finance division, who will take care of our monthly book and our company financial.
And last but not least is the measurement of our success. We are confident to introduce our product and also an Indonesian-made product to the foreign market. And with our One Tree program, which is growing 1 tree for each purchase, we can convince our customers to be more aware about their own environment. And we will, of course, accept all reviews to develop our products to be even more better. That's it for our presentation. You may ask your questions.
Okay, so that's all from Wave. Now let's move on to the Q&A session. I'll give the chance to Mr. Garrick to ask a question.
Sure, thank you, and well done, team. Thank you for the presentation. So, a question that I have. So I see from the presentation in your deck that your distribution approach is to go twofold, right? So first is to the retailers, and second, direct to consumer. So I think I'm very clear on your approach to the retail. I wanted to hear more on your thoughts about how you would distribute directly to the consumers who are purchasing from your website?
Okay, so FedEx is available in almost every continent, means that it's available in South Africa, and FedEx is a good choice for shipping many kinds of stuff. Why are we using truckload as a transportation? First, we have to know that not all regions in South Africa, first airport, and there's many rural areas too. So our plan is we are going to distribute our product to a lot of retailers in a big city like Cape Town, KwaZulu-Natal, and Pretoria. That is like offline and online, like Amazon and its offline retail, Take a Lot, and also online retailers, Clicks. So we're not just trying to distribute our product in this kind of big city. That's why we are trying to reach into the rural areas too. And how do we reach this? With FedEx. FedEx, we are using truckload. We are trying to ship our product not only in the big city, but also in remote areas too. These areas are kind of difficult to access, so ground transportation is the right option for this case. That's why we choose truckload as our main option for distribution transportation. So yeah.
Okay.
If I may add. So for the distribution part, we will also collaborate with traditional market also. So all regions in South Africa can get our product not only in the big city, but also in sort of remote areas too. That's it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Gary and Wei, for the question and answer. Now, I would like to ask Mr. Tony to give the question.
Thank you, moderator. I will ask both of you about the market entry strategy. So how your product will be known well for the consumer if you rely on social media, because if we only publish the picture, not the taste, it's very hard to get the market. So how will you do it?
Okay, so a lot of South African youngsters are blending with European society. They tend to like modern looking stuff and probably minimalist, and of course lots of them are blending with the internet society too. The olds are pretty bending with traditional things and stuff. You know, the African cultures, they really love them. So for that's why we promote our product through social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And we also made a campaign to attract the youngsters to get to know about our product. Like we are basically telling them that our product is cool and modern, you should try it. And for the elders, we will be doing surveys and introducing our product through a gardening competition and a lot of campaigns that is kind of bending with the elders. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Tony, for the question and Wei for the answer. Now we move to the next question from the next judges. Nina, I would like to ask the question for you. You may give the question to the wave. We can hear your voice. Okay, maybe we will move to the next judges first. So, Miss Lena, I would like to ask you to give the question first.
Okay. Hello, guys.
Hi.
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 Okay. I want to ask something for you. Jadi kalau sampah itu kan memang isu yang sangat ini ya, sangat dipengaruhi oleh produk, apalagi produk-produk kalian ini apakah ada trik ke depannya itu bagaimana mengolah ujungnya? Biasa kan kemasan yang sangat isu lingkungan itu adalah kemasan. Bagaimana kalian untuk drop si kemasan tersebut? Silakan.
Okay, so the packaging that we are using is not plastic bottles like all other soap in the market. So we are using a biodegradable paper bottle. It's made from paper waste. So we are using the waste to make our bottle. After using the paper bottle, the bottle can be composted and also easily dissolved. But we are trying our best to make the liquid soap inside the bottle is strong enough to contain the inside. So it can be compostable, but also strong enough to contain the inside.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Lena, for the question and Wei for the answer. So Nina already gave the question in the chat box. Okay. The question is, how will you maintain sustainable supply of raw material to make your product? Or this one, how can you maintain the quality of the product while it is stored in a paper-based bottle? Is it 1% paper or it will still contain plastic? So you may answer the first question and the next question.
Okay, so for the ingredients for the bottle, we are not using any plastic at all. So we will be using 100% paper waste for the packaging. And also, we will try our best to maintain the quality in the production division. So the soap will not be rotten or, yeah.
Okay, that's the answer. Has it answered the question, Nina? Okay, I think it's a yes. So maybe there are another question from Mr. Garrick again.
Sure. Just want to spend or ask a question around the financials. So thank you for the breakdown and the pre-read. I liked how you split out the variable versus the fixed cost, which is very important in running a business. And I noted that you had projected a 20% margin. And, you know, the question I wanted to ask is, I also noted in the promotion that you have quite an extensive marketing campaign and some costs there, but also potentially a 15% discount for loyal customers. Just talk me through the thinking behind the 15% discount as it relates to the 20% profit margin.
Okay, you may answer the question, Wave.
Okay, for the discount itself, it doesn't have any connection to the margins that we are so the discount is are for the our loyal customers, right? But we didn't really think about the margin, but we did think about our customers first. So about the about the pricing strategy, we didn't really think about it, but we prioritize our customers first.
Sure, and that's critically important. So well done on doing that. And I think if I was an investor, you know, to add to the financials, you might just want to consider a percentage of your loyal customers. So as an investor, if I'm looking at the financials, I can understand how that might impact. So well done on focusing on the customer first. Customer is very important. Thank you.
Okay, we have less than 1 minute and maybe we'll end this Q&A session. And Wave, you can give a closing statement or, oh no, it's already over. So thank you, Wave, for your incredible work. Now let's continue to the next team. Now we have Weki Meki from Seman Satu Krian, who would like to invite our presenters to turn on the video and unmute your microphone. Hi, Wakey.
Hi.
Okay, how are you?
Doing good. Fine.
Okay, for the operator, you can share the presentation screen. So, are you ready for today's presentation?
Yes. Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, you may start your presentation now.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. We're from Wakey, and today we would like to present our product. I am Naura, and this is my
I'm
partner.
Ivana.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. A survey report that coffee consumption in South Africa during 2019 and 2017 came to a total of approximately 589,000 times 60 kilogram bags. And during 2019 and 2020, this rose to a total of 675,000 times 60 kilogram bags. And there are thought to be over 150 coffee shops in the country. Due to the increased culture of drinking coffee in South Africa, and rising coffee shop has created an enormous amount of paper coffee cup trash that is circulated. Okay, the Wake Cup is edible coffee cup made from the highest quality sorghum locally sourced from Indonesia. They are 100% vegan and a good source of fiber and vitamin B. Other ingredients used are coconut oil, salt, sugar, and a bran blend. Contains sorghum, oats, and bran. The cup can last for up to 8 hours at room temperature and can last for up to 6 months while still in packaging. And they won't break down easily or leak even with the hot liquid.
The demographic segmentation of our product target potential customer is 18 to 50 years old, both men and women who like drinking coffee. Geographical segmentation of this product target people who live in urban and rural areas with the existence of edible coffee cups that are claimed to help reduce the amount of coffee cup trash circulating around South Africa. We grant price to distributor of 75.40 and our net price is 81.2. We believe the price of the product we offer are quite affordable.
Okay, our planning is using billboard on some main busy road in Cape Town, Johannesburg, and Durban and Kimberley. They also post street ads such as banners and posters. Besides that, customers can also buy our products at a nearby coffee shop. And we're going to promote products using social media to make our products more recognizable. And e-commerce is available too, such as Facebook, Instagram, Macro, and Amazon. Okay, for the distributor strategy, after the product arrives at the distributor's warehouse, the product will be distributed to coffee shops such as Starbucks, Zero Coffee, the Crown Coffee Company, and Cameli Coffee. Prospective buyers will order the product through our website or e-commerce. Afterwards, the product will be delivered straight to the customer. Both ways, distribution will be using FedEx Express land delivery services.
So this is the breakdown of the potential plan for our division here. You can plug this as well.
Okay, sorry, but the time is up. So we'll move on to the Q&A session. Now I'll give the chance to Miss Mr. Tony first, to ask a question.
Terima kasih untuk tim Wakey. Tadi disebutkan price-nya itu 75 rand. Ini kan untuk satu gelas ya, satu cup. Tapi untuk ditambah kopinya kira-kira di sini kopi harganya bisa 40 sampai dengan 50 pen. Jadi bagaimana untuk konsumsi itu kan nanti konsumen akan membeli cupnya, harga itu kan dibebankan ke konsumen. Dia membeli cupnya sekaligus kopinya. Apakah harga ini nggak terlalu tinggi? Itu yang pertama. Yang kedua, kalau kita melakukan branding atau iklan lewat gambar, lewat media sosial, mungkin lewat iklan, bagaimana konsumen tahu bahwa produk ini kalau misalnya dimakan itu enak. Kalau misalnya dipakai untuk kopi itu misalnya nggak ada baunya dan sebagainya. Bagaimana tim Wokimeki melakukan hal itu? Terima kasih.
Yeah, we don't sell it per cup. We sell it directly 6 cup.
Okay, you're done answering the question, Wikimiki? Is there something to add again to the answer?
Wokimeki, bagaimana memperkenalkan produk kalian kepada konsumen? Karena ini kan edible ya. Edible berarti kan bisa dimakan. Kalau hanya berdasarkan iklan aja, media sosial kan nggak bisa, karena itu hanya gambar, hanya image. Apa yang akan kalian lakukan?
Okay, so the question is changed.
We will make a plan that is by giving a tester to the customer.
Yeah, you're right. Like market test. So the consumer can taste your cup directly.
Yeah.
You can participate in exhibition. So you can meet with the exhibition, pameran. So you can meet with the consumer directly, face to face. Thank you. Okay, that's from me.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Tony. And thank you for the feedback also. So we'll move to the next question from the next judges. So Nina will give the question from the question box for this team game. So maybe you can send the question to the chat box, Nina. Okay, the question is how long it takes to break down. So Wikimeki, you may answer the question right away.
So our cup lasts for up to 8 hours at room temperature and can last for up to 6 months while still in packaging. Yes.
Okay, is that answering the question, Nina? Okay, so we'll move to the next judges. It's Miss Lena. So maybe Miss Lena, you can give the question now.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Keep tetap semangat ya, keep spirit. Okay. Okay. How can it be enjoyed by all levels your product, because there is an issue of sustainable product itu that cannot be reached by the lower middle class, and then this will become a big problem in the future, guys. Okay, so how the all level? Okay, silakan.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Okay, how can your product be enjoyed by all level, and then because there is an issue of sustainable products that cannot be reached by the lower middle level, then this will become a big problem in the future.
You may answer the question now, Wakimeki.
Oke, guys, produk ini cukup menarik sebenarnya ya, apalagi edible. Ini merupakan hal yang inovasi baik ya. Tapi apakah ini bisa dinikmati oleh semua level? Karena kalau terlalu mahal, tidak semua level itu akan bisa menikmati produk tersebut. Satu itu, yang kedua adalah kalau produk tersebut hanya sebagian level saja, maka mindset orang-orang mengatakan bahwa sustainable life atau sustainable living itu hanya segmennya level tertentu saja. Jadi bagaimana produk kalian ini bisa untuk dinikmati oleh semua level? Karena kedepannya itu akan menjadi problem besar kalau kita tidak memperhatikan produk ini itu hanya untuk beberapa segmen pasarnya.
Yeah, maybe in the future we will lower the price, and maybe we will collaboration with big company coffee shop.
Okay, maybe that's the answer for Miss Lena question. I hope that's answered the question, Miss Lena. So there's one more question from Nina. It is, how long can this edible cup hold hot and cold drinks?
For 8 hours at room
temperature. And if it's still in packaging, it can last for 6 months.
So it doesn't differ from the hot or cold drinks?
Yes.
Okay. So we have less than 1 minute. Maybe we'll end this Q&A session. And maybe Wakimeki, you can give a closing statement if you have one. Okay, there's no. So, okay, thank you. We will move to the next team. So here we have Portland from SMAN 3 Semarang. We would like to invite our presenters to turn on the video and unmute your microphone. Hi, Portland.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Really great. Thank you.
Okay, both of you are great. So, okay, for the operator, you can share the presentation screen. Are you ready for today's presentation, Portland?
Okay. Ready?
Okay, you may start your presentation now.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Frida and my partner Azalia. We are from Thailand. Did you know that over 70% of people in South Africa are under 13? Younger people prefer beauty and personal care products because they want to invest in their appearance and fashion trends. According to the Minder Foundation, the cosmetic sector creates over 120 billion packaging every single year. This is such a waste that ends up in landfills. We proudly present Naliba Natural Lip Balm.
We turn this single-use thing into this compostable product. This packaging is made of cardboard material, so it is eco-friendly and the warm wooden color increases product appearance. So this is why you should buy this product. Soothe and moisturize. Not just the lip, it can be used anywhere on the body to help nourish dry skin. Naliba also has SPF 13 to protect from UV light.
Then what are Naliba's ingredients? We replace beeswax with candelilla wax and use native Indonesian spices such as cinnamon, tropical fruit such as pomelo, organic coconut oil that contains a lot of vitamins and effectively moisturizing. So Naliba is vegan, cruelty-free, eco-friendly, and multifunctional.
Then with our target market, our target is young girls and women who live in South Africa that care about beauty and appearance. They are looking for natural and eco-friendly alternatives. After comparison, Naliba proved to be more useful and rich in ingredients. It has double the size of the best-selling single-use lip balm and more affordable.
You can get this awesome product for only $2.7. We will do new product pricing, value communication, price increase implementation, and promotion optimization as our pricing strategy. We will promote our product online and offline. Our own strategy includes a website, various social media platforms, Facebook Marketplace, and advertisement. Also do promotion in tech a lot and bid or buy. Our offline strategy includes brochures, beauty magazine, and billboards.
We use FedEx and ShopRite as distributor. Our product will be available at marketplace, cosmetic, and eco-friendly stores, pharmacy, retailers, and beauty events. We positioning our product with a tagline, natural, rich, balmy, and hashtag nature for your earlier. We also have our lovely mascot as a form of communication facilities. Here it is, Nana. Look here, Nana is waving at you.
We utilize various high technologies such as digital marketing, production steps, and packaging design. For SPF making, we create a reaction between pomelo and rice to produce zinc oxide. This is our financial plan. From a financial standpoint, the net profit margin will be 66.79% with investment of $56,500. The return on equity will be approximately 200% within 3 years of company operation.
We will also run a corporate social responsibility program by donating to a health foundation to help combat the HIV/AIDS epidemic in South Africa. This is the project timeline, including production, distribution, promotion, and development. We measure our success by niche market, brand awareness, sales and revenue, supply development, and management system.
That's all from us. Thank you for your attention. Naliba,
go for the better way.
Go
get your Naliba.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. So that's all from Portland. Now let's move on to the Q&A session. I'll give the chance to Mr. Garrick to ask a question.
Terima kasih. First, great presentation. Thank you for sharing. I like the lead-in, the introduction, framed the product well. So great job. Question I have is about the ingredients. They appeal obviously to people here in Indonesia. Can you share a little bit around the thinking behind identifying those ingredients for the South African market?
Okay, we aim that we use a lot of ingredients, and also mostly all of the ingredients are Indonesian native ingredients, and we are selectively careful to search the ingredients so that we make sure that our ingredients has a good quality. So our main reason why we use a lot of ingredients that because we believe that each ingredient has a unique and also it can combine with other ingredients. Before we know the ingredients, we have been through a research and testing process so that the ingredients can benefit maximally.
And maybe just a short thank you, just a short follow-up question. What are your thoughts about how South African consumers would respond to Indonesian spices?
Okay, thank you for your question. We already do research and testing too, and we think that in this brand we use the cinnamon extract as hand. So we think cinnamon is universally suitable for people know. So we think Africans can sweet with that hand too. Is that answer your question?
Yes.
May I add?
Oh, yeah, please, silakan.
Okay, so why we choose that ingredients from Indonesia is because we want to optimize the Indonesian natural ingredients benefit, and it will well known by African people. Thank you. Does that answer your question?
Thank you. It does.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Garrick, for the question, and Frida and Azalia for the answer. So now we're going to move to the next judges, Mr. Tony. You may give the question.
Ya, terima kasih untuk Korlan, bagus. Yang saya mau tanya target marketnya hanya kepada perempuan ya, saya lihat tadi ya di presentasi Anda. Afrika Selatan ini 4 musim, suhunya kering, jadi hampir setiap orang itu memerlukan pelembab. Jadi kenapa tidak menyasar kaum pria?
Okay, thank you so much for the question. So the reason why we only choose the woman or young girl for our target market is because while the lip balm product can widely used by various groups, both men and women, and can be used at all age, it is because in South African market, young girls and women have the significant number. So by choosing this target market, we are able to assess a wide and potential market for our products. And for addition, many of them care about beauty, appearance, and they want to use natural products for alternative to taking care of themselves. And for another reason is the awareness and importance of sustainability and environment is increasingly worldwide, and especially in South African women and young girls. So by offering these products, we are care about these issues and what market needs. Does that answer your question, sir?
Yeah. Do you have a target market from men?
For men, we only put the target in 30%, and the 17% is for women and young girls.
Because everybody here need balms for his lips because of humidity is very high.
Yeah, but
Okay, thank you for both of you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Tony, for the question and for the answer also from Forlan. So next is question from Nina. She already put it in the. Okay, Nina can.
You already can hear my voice. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay.
You may deliver the question right away.
Okay. Amazing presentation from Forlan team. Really great. So my question is, what will you guys do if the materials needed for production decrease, right? Do you have any alternative materials? And also, how will you promote it until the remote area? Okay, you may answer.
Okay, thank you for the question. So with the packaging decrease, absolutely we will do a project development, including the packaging itself. So our packaging can avoid the damage during the use for the consumers. Is there any add for my partner?
I add. So our packaging is, as we have said before, it is a compostable. So it has been through a research that it can be degraded before 6 months, and we can help by adding water to the product so it can degrade easily. And for the promotion, how do we do the promotion? First of all, we will focusing on a digital marketing. So we will do a social media promotion by our offline official website. I'm sorry. We will promote it through official website, and we create a digital marketing too. And the next step is we promote it through physical store, like a beauty store, because it is a cosmetics product. And then we also sell it on maybe like retailers because it is cheaper. And also we sell it on an eco-friendly store because this is an eco-friendly product. Is that answer your question?
May I add? So how do we educate the people to use our eco-friendly product is we will develop a clear value proposition for our product that is better for environment. Furthermore, we will do a collaborate with influencer and education content creator that showcasing the benefits of our product for daily cosmetics. Also, we will foster a partnership and alliance that collaborate with eco-friendly communities, local NGO, and also the ITC to introduce and promote our product through the exhibition or some event. Is that answer your question?
Yes, okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Nina, for the question and for the answer. So we have still time. So I will ask Miss Lena to give the question now.
Okay. Hello, guys. Okay. How long does this your product last? Because this is important for women ya. Kalau misalkan kita beli suatu produk tuh kita harus tahu persis jangka panjangnya, jangka pendeknya, dan terakhirnya tuh dia ujungnya kemana, karena itu ya yang disebut sustainable gitu ya. Jangan sampai produk kalian ini bahkan bahan bakunya ini dari Indonesia misal gitu ya, bahannya itu yang sangat terbatas, bahkan nanti akan berdampak pencemaran. Jadi bagaimana untuk mensiasati ini? Satu, yang kedua itu adalah masaknya ini expirednya kapan? Silakan.
Okay, thank you so much for the question. So the reason is we will do the laboratories testing and also consultation with the dermatologist to put the experience in our products. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. You can add any more to the answer because the time is up. So thank you for your incredible work. Now let's continue to the next team. So now we have Dirandra Pandega from Seman 1 Wonosobo. We'd like to invite our presenters to turn on the video and unmute your microphone. Okay, hi.
Hello.
Okay, how are you?
We're doing great, thank you.
Okay, nice. So for the operator, you can share the presentation screen. Okay, so are you ready for today's presentation?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we're ready.
Okay, you may start your presentation now.
Good morning to the honorable judges and all of the audience here. We are the Dirandra Pandega team from SMA Negeri 1 Wonosobo. I am Liva and there is David. It is a really big pleasure to be here, so at this very special occasion, we would like to present our market entry strategy plan with cocoa, a biodegradable foam from coconut coir and cornstarch. But what is cocoa? So basically, cocoa is an organic, natural, and farm material friendly and 100% compostable packaging material with coconut coir base and cornstarch. Our goal here is to reduce any single-use packaging material that can damage the environment. In addition, we also want to invite several companies to switch to packaging products that are more environmentally friendly.
Then we choose co-foam to substitute styrofoam. That's because styrofoam that commonly used in our earth isn't healthy. In the production process, styrofoam releases millions of emissions. Then after use, styrofoam also need million years to decompose, and that's of course not eco-friendly. So with co-foam, we can replace styrofoam and ignore the various bad effects. Of course, that's because co-foam is more eco-friendly.
Last year, in South Africa, more than 5,500 tons of PS or polystyrene were recycled. Polystyrene is the most frequently used material for packaging and product material. Extended packaging polymers like PS have steadfast year-over-year growth in the air market. However, most of our target market is a company that requires extra packaging security with materials that are more environmentally friendly.
We come to our pricing strategy. Our GOS per box is around $67. With shipping, packaging, tax, and 15% of profit, our final selling price is around $132.4 for 3 until 4 kilograms. After comparing with our competitor, our product is cheaper and we will plan to sell it in the maintenance price.
For the promotion strategy, we are creating a strong branding to attract attention with word of mouth, creating any content in several social media, a website, spreading email marketing, attending and making any special events, webinars, and lastly, joining in the international trade exhibition. For the placing and distribution, we are using a selective type of placing strategy with direct and indirect distribution. For B2Bs, we can form a partnership with several companies that need a protective packaging. And for B2Cs, we are going to make a website and social media accounts to get contact with our customers, such as Internet Craft Art, and available in several e-commerce that widely used there, like tequila.com.
We come to our financial plan. With total of $86,250 of initial investment, we plan to reach break-even point in 3 years. After PEB distribution, we can get around 14% of profit, and that's considerably good according to the other competitors.
Technological innovation is very influential in the progression of our products to be more environmentally friendly, so that the use of fossil fuels can be replaced with renewable energy that are more environmentally friendly. But not only in the production process, also in the promotion and distribution process.
We talk about our project timeline. After we finish this business plan, we plan to perfect our product in 3 next months until the 3rd week of September for launching day. After several years, we can measure our success. For short term, we want feedback, innovation, and increase the amount of distribution. For long term, we want our product become a trend to combine eco-friendly environment, full factory in South Africa, and of course, expand our market to the other countries. That's all our presentation. Thank you.
Okay, so that's all from Dirandra Pandega. Thank you for the presentation. We will move to the Q&A session. I'll give the chance to Mr. Garrick again to ask the question.
Sure, thank you. Well done, team. I think a very practical product that addresses a global challenge that we have, right? The question I have is just to understand a little bit more around manufacturing. So if you could share where you plan to manufacture the product and why.
Okay, thank you so much for the question, Mr. Gerald Thompson. For the manufacturing process, we will carry out our manufacturing in Indonesia because not only into increasing the human resource skills, also to increase the economic growth in Indonesia. Also because the raw material that we get is also in Indonesia, and according to Kementerian Kementerian Perdagangan or Minister of Trade, Indonesia is the largest country with coconut export production, following with several South Pacific country. But the biggest demand from exported country is the coconut oil and coconut meat. Coconut oil is unfortunately not one of the demand, although it is the thickest part of coconut, and that's why we choose coconut oil. Maybe David has something to add for the manufacturing process.
I want to add, so for manufacturing, as we know, we will start from Indonesia because, in Indonesia is a lot of raw material, right? From cornstarch and then coconut coir. For cornstarch, in Italy, we use common cornstarch that's made in the store for measurement of success in the next year. We plan to change the cornstarch that's use corn to make it from waste, so like corn cap or etc. We plan to use it so our product will be cheaper and more easier to be find. That's all.
Okay, thank you, and I think that's a great answer. Thank you. Something to consider if this was to grow and scale would be given the nature and the size of the product with maybe a large footprint but very light. It's just that may influence where you would choose to manufacture the product in the future to maybe reduce some of the transportation costs over time. But I think a great product. The other thing I would just share, just with the target market, I think there's an opportunity. You addressed the opportunity with businesses. I think you've got a great opportunity to partner with companies such as FedEx and the transportation industry, who work very closely with manufacturers as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Gary, for the question and the feedback. So we will move to the next judges. Mr. Tony, you may ask the question.
Ya, terima kasih. Produk yang menarik buat tim COFOM tadi disebutkan akan diproduksi di Indonesia. Kalian berpikir nggak kalau misalnya diekspor ke Afrika Selatan itu ada tarif masuknya, jadi dikenakan pajak impor. Ini bagaimana dengan strategi dari COFOM agar harganya itu tetap terjangkau, kira-kira gitu, karena tarif ekspor dikenakan oleh Afrika Selatan terhadap produk-produk yang masuk dari seluruh dunia, dan Indonesia belum punya perjanjian perdagangan dengan Afrika Selatan. Ya, terima kasih.
Thank you, Mr. Tony, for the question. So, for first, our raw material like cornstarch and then coconut coir. If we build factory in South Africa, as Mr. Tony said in the workshop before, in South Africa isn't a lot of coconut in there. So coconut coir can be less tax than the other raw material. It can be cheaper. And then in the second, for the shipping, we strategy to use a vacuum. Like our product is a foam, it's a big, but we can make it less volume. We know in the export is 1 CBM. We can get a lot and more of product in there by the vacuum process, and then use antifungal for our product when it is, it's very biodegradable and it is easily to decompose, and then we use antifungal to more make our product protective. Maybe before I can add something.
Why we choose the manufacturing in Indonesia is also because us as a new brand, it is a lot of possibility to fail because there are not so many people that interested in our products in our target market, and the risk is very big to put manufacturing in South Africa. Maybe that's answer the question, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Tony, for the question and the great answer from you guys. So the next question came from Nina.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's really great and attractive and unique alternative to switch the styrofoam use. But my answer is, if your product compared with the common styrofoam, how heavy is the cold foam product? Is it suitable for food packaging, like for watery or hot food? Soup, yeah.
Okay, thank you for the question, Nina. So I will answer it. Our product is made from 14 grams of coconut coir, 80 grams of cornstarch, 20 of baking powder, and 115 of water. So it's around not a lot of water because we make it from microwave. So our dough is we put it in a microwave and it will be foam. So comparing with styrofoam in our pricing strategy, our competitor is I mean, it's a lot more heavy and more expensive. That's because our product is around $132.4 for 3 until 4 kilograms. It's mean our product per kilogram is around $30 until $40. For our competitors, like we put it in pricing strategy, is around $167 per kilogram. It's for common styrofoam. For same product as our product is biodegradable foam, it's 132 for 1 kilogram. So it's triple our pricing. And then for peanuts styrofoam, I mean peanuts biofoam, it's more expensive than our product. That's all.
Okay,
that's
thank
all
you.
the answer.
Congratulations.
Okay. Thank you, Nina, for the question. And thank you for the answer also from Dirandra Pandega. So we still have time. So Miss Lena, you can deliver the question now.
Oke, hai guys.
Hai.
Oke, pertanyaan aku adalah, jadi memang styrofoam ini isu yang sangat-sangat sangat kompleks banget karena ini bisa dijangkau sama siapapun dan murah. Nah, jadi apakah karena gini, sebagian orang itu banyaknya itu yang dilihat adalah bukan dampak isunya atau harga, tapi fokus pada harga. Karena mereka kalau pada produsen itu adalah masalah BEP dan modal mereka. Nah, bisakah produk kalian ini bersaingnya dengan styrofoam itu dengan harga yang murah, dengan harga yang tidak terlalu jauh gitu ya? Satu, yang kedua, berapa kali bisa dipakai produk kalian ini? Kalau styrofoam kan sebenarnya bisa berkali-kali digunakan, sampai dia ratusan kali pun bisa gitu. Nah, berapa kali yang bisa kalian lakukan dengan produk kalian ini? Silakan.
Thank you for the question, Ms. Lena. So I will answer it. First of all, it's for pricing. As we know, as we said in the comparison for competitors, our product is more cheaper than a usual styrofoam. I mean, a PE foam for packaging, like for shipping, electronic, or others. Yeah, it's around, if 1 kilogram of styrofoam, we found it $167. For our product, its prototype, our product per kilogram is around $30 until $40. So it's triple or for more cheaper. And then for usable, our product is made from cornstarch. As we know, as cornstarch is, as long as it's not wet, which cause the starch molecules to bond with hydrogen molecules, cornstarch will not expire. Moreover, if stored in a dry and cool place, cornstarch can hold the heat. So if it's not compared with degradable, it still can use a lot more. And then if degradable, it's friendly to our environment and it can be fertilized. That's all.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so time's up for the Q&A. Thank you, Dirandra Pandega, for your incredible work. Now let's continue to the next thing. So here we have the Kelper from Australian Intercultural School, Batam. So we'd like to invite our presenters to turn on the video and unmute your microphone. Hi, the Kelper.
Hi.
Okay, so how are you?
We're good. Thank you.
Okay. So for the operator, you can share the presentation screen now. Okay, so are you ready for today's presentation, the Kelper?
Yes.
we're ready.
Okay, you may start your presentation now.
Thank you. Our paper and metal straws can replace plastic perfectly. With us, we will find out a new way of substitute it. Introducing our product, Civet Straw. Good morning, judges, teachers, and all of our friends. I am Ashley and my partner Jia from IAS. We shall start our presentation now. The drinks are refreshing, but single-use straws generate a huge amount of plastic waste, which is generated at 2.4 million plastic waste per year. Therefore, our business is urging people to think twice about throwaway items. So next, please. Before advancing a free plastic straw feature in South Africa, we have 4 major competitors such as plastic straws, paper straws, metal straws, and other businesses that offer similar product like us. In this case, our business needs to do customer profiling to determine our ideal customer profile by doing a market segmentation analysis. Next, for 75% of younger generations consume sweet drinks, especially boba drinks. Hence, the demand for boba drinks is growing rapidly. In fact, most famous boba shops demonstrated a massive interest in utilizing plastic straws. Next, approximately 25% of boba shops in South Africa still use plastic straws despite of the ban. It proves that the ban is still unable to dispel the masses' obsession with the use of plastic. Looking from the age, we are aiming for young generations from 12 to 18 years old. Next, please. 60% of South Africans tend to have lack awareness of environmental challenges because environmental education is not one of the priorities in their education system. Next, please. Well, for the day income, based on the average salary, our products are accessible for all social classes due to the inexpensive price compared to others. So our product is edible, designed to disappear in 24 hours or even less, 100% good for marine life because our product from an ocean farm seaweed and not harvest from a sensitive coastal ecosystem. Next, please. This is the estimation for our production cost. Next, please. We will be adapting dynamic pricing strategy to adjust our price according to the market demand and situation. Make sure that people will always get the best quality of our straws and at an affordable price. This is what we always promise to do. So there are some social media fundamentals that our business have to cope with to shape the way our brand communicates with our online target audiences, such as profile optimization. So our business ensures that we include complete information in our bio, such as our CDA marketing and how our target audience can get in touch with us. So next, by clicking a link tree on our bio, it will direct our customers to a landing page with multiple links to contact us. Next, so 90% of South Africa population uses social media. As you can see, YouTube and TikTok generated 80 to 87% users, so it shows as the top player to all social media. Next, because 84% of our audience is exposed to outdoor advertising every day, so we can utilize guerrilla marketing in Cape Town and Johannesburg to attract broader audience. Next, so for our headquarters, Kelpie is based in Indonesia, but we are outsourcing with the seaweed company in Morocco as our production company. We ensure during production we had a strong QA and QC and push international approval to produce high quality product. Next, we set up both an online and offline distribution strategy. For online distribution, we will primarily focus on e-commerce. Next, for offline distribution, we will distribute to Momo Bubble Tea and Susu Bubble Tea shops. For our transportation, our business will use cargo shipping as our transportation system to cut delivery costs because it only costs $3 per kilo. That's what projected in our financial plan will create loss in year 1. Reasons why we have created losses because we got more offer and also less time to promote and sell. Nonetheless, we will earn back our profit in year 2 and continuously until year 5. Since we have increased our production capacity to offer more straws to the public. For technology, we will utilize our technology to improve production system, product design, digital communication, company advancement, as well as stay ahead in the innovation curve and advance the international market. We have 5 steps to go through our timeline. We are currently in the 3rd step, advancing to the 4th step for market testing in June. Key points to measure our success are increased sales, profit, customer awareness, and customer satisfaction.
But the time is up. Thank you, Dekalper. Now let's move on to the Q&A session. I'll give the chance to Mr. Garrick to deliver the question first.
Sure. Thank you, team, and a lot of information there. Maybe a piece of advice moving forward would be very good information, identify the very key points, and that can help to get the strong message across, but well presented and a very neat deck. First quick question, and then I'll get into my real question. Why Morocco? Why did you choose Morocco as the production base?
Okay, thank you for the question. So basically, Morocco is located near the North Atlantic Ocean,
where sugar kelp grows naturally. We hope that our shows will have the best quality possible, which is assembled under the finest and most natural quality of sugar kelp. So that's why we firmly choose Morocco over Indonesia as our production base, not only because Morocco is near with the birthplace of sugar kelp, but also after consideration of several aspects, such as their information, technology, as well as their labor. We assured of their skilled and developed community. Moreover, since we aim to set our show's price at most affordable price, we have also considered like transportation aspect. So Morocco is one of the strategic locations and also the closest country possible to South Africa compared to Indonesia, which requires 10,065 kilometers to reach South Africa. So that's why we set our headquarters in Indonesia. This aims to lower our transportation costs so that we can both have a win-win situation with our customers.
Okay, clear. And look, a bold move in an event sponsored by FedEx to recommend sea freight, but that's the right move in this instance. So well done on that. So I just have another question. Is just there's a lot of biodegradable straws in the market today. So why would a consumer choose yours versus the other options?
Thank you for the question, sir. So we have also considered that aspect that, our main competitors are plastic straws, metal straws, and paper straws. So in fact, a threat that our business is facing nowadays are companies in South Africa that came to ditch plastic straws by replacing them with single-use alternatives such as reusable stainless steel straws and paper straws to reduce the plastic waste. Although metal straws are often seen as a more sustainable option, but the fact is that metal straws are unsustainable when the extraction process uses fossil fuels, which is a resource-intensive material to produce, and will add to the growing global warming issue as well. Well, for paper straw, although nowadays most boba straws are crazy over paper straws due to its easiness, but once paper products are tainted with food or drink which absorb food and even waste of paper straws, so must be routed and to landfill. And also during the production of paper straws, trees need to be cut.
Okay, thank you.
Anything do you want to add to the answer, Gia?
Yeah.
Okay.
So our straws also contains full of healthy nutrients that can benefit our health and prevent disease. So like we mentioned, our straw is edible. So sugar kelp contains vanadium, which plays a role in metabolism of sugar for energy. This will suit for people, especially with type 2 diabetes, as sugar kelp may regulate blood sugar levels. So besides that, sugar level also contains a lot of fiber, which does not contain any calories. The fiber in seaweed may slow stomach emptying, so this helps us feel fuller for longer and can delay hunger pangs. In this case, seaweed is considered to have anti-obesity effects.
If I may add the last
Go ahead.
point. Okay, our main weakness is just that we have concern where our product does not suit everyone, especially for those who are allergic to seaweed. So we only think that the main weakness of our product is just the allergy people. Thank you.
Got it. Thank you. I think that's a good, unique selling point. So well done. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Garrett, for the question and also the great answer from the Kelper. So we'll move to the next judges, Mr. Tony, to deliver the question.
Yeah, thank you. Hello, Kelper. I'm sorry. Kita tahu straw ini kan benda yang kecil ya. Jadi kalau kita mau menjual banyak harus masif, marketnya juga harus banyak. Tadi stressingnya adalah di semacam restoran atau kafe-kafe boba. Ini kan relatif mereka untuk produksi yang dingin ya, untuk minuman dingin. Ini terbuat dari seaweed, dari rumput laut. Bagaimana dengan produk yang panas? Sekarang kan di sini banyak juga coffee shop. Di situ bisa minum coklat, bisa minum susu, bisa minum kopi dan sebagainya. tapi dengan suhu yang panas, lebih panas atau hangat. Yang kedua, bagaimana daya tahan dari straw-nya itu sendiri. Kalau dia terkena air dingin dan air panas itu kan, ketika kita asik minum dari gelas, kemudian dia hancur, itu kan nggak enak. Sementara di Afrika Selatan sendiri misalnya ada straw yang dari bambu. Nah, dari bambu ini kan secara kekuatan dia lebih enak, lebih kuat ya, walaupun dia tidak edible. Jadi bagaimana kalian menjelaskan seberapa kuat produk ini terhadap produk-produk ataupun konsumen yang minum kopi yang semuanya berasal dari air panas dan bersaing dengan straw yang dari bambu yang memang sangat eco-friendly juga dari bambu.
Baik, terima kasih Pak atas pertanyaannya. Jadi saya akan jawab tentang, kami juga ada memikirkan untuk hal ini. Jadi kami akan merencanakan produk kami itu dibuat sekitar tebalnya itu 4 gram beratnya. Jadi kualitinya akan lebih bagus dan lebih tebal agar dia lebih tahan dalam jangka waktu yang lebih lama. Dan kami sekarang sementara masih aim-nya untuk minuman boba saja karena demand boba increasing. Meanwhile kalau untuk minuman yang panas, karena mungkin kami tengoknya lebih jarang orang-orang menggunakan pipet saat meminum panas karena ada bahayanya lebih tinggi. Jadi kami sementara masih belum untuk aiming buat ini. Jadi kalau misalnya untuk yang panas, kami mungkin akan merencanakan suatu hal yang baru lagi biar dia bisa tahan dalam panas juga. Dan untuk boba, kami expect bisa diminum setelah pipetnya dimasukkan ke dalam airnya, setelah tercampur, kami expect bobanya ini bisa habis dalam 1 hari. Jadi pipetnya juga akan ikut bertahan dalam 1 hari, selama itu habis itu setelah itu baru dia biodegradable sendiri gitu, hilang sendiri tanpa ada any harmful efeknya.
Okay, is that answering the question, Mr. Tony?
Yeah, good question, good answer. Sorry.
Okay, any other question for the Calper team? Mr. Tony?
Ya, kalau produknya di Maroko, sebenarnya di Indonesia kan banyak seaweed. Kenapa tidak mempertimbangkan di Indonesia? Sementara kalau ongkos logistik sebenarnya dari Indonesia atau dari Maroko itu hampir sama ya. Karena tadi kalau dari Indonesia pelabuhannya kan di Durban, dia dari arah timur. Dari Maroko mungkin dia masuknya ke Cape Town, dia di barat kan, dari sisi barat dari Afrika. Sementara saya nggak yakin di Maroko ada bahan baku yang cukup banyak gitu. Gimana pertimbangan kalian?
Sebentar ya.
You can answer now because
Jadi
it's
bisnis
less
kita
than 1 minute.
pertimbangkan kalau semisal kita pakai yang air fry itu ongkosnya lebih mahal daripada yang sea fry.
Selain itu, kami juga aim untuk membalancekan pajaknya seperti yang Bapak sebelumnya ada mention, pajak impornya. Karena Maroko dan South Africa sama-sama masih di satu benua Afrika yang sama, jadi kita expect pajaknya bakal lebih murah. Habis itu, karena company yang kami ketemu, di seaweed company-nya located di Maroko, dan udah ada sertifikatnya membuktikan bahwa company ini itu legit dan bahan-bahan yang kami gunakan itu safe.
Okay, time is up. So thank you, Mr. Tony, for the question, and thank you for Calper for the answer. So good job, team. So we're going to move to the next team. Here we have Sustainasia from SMA IAS AL JANNAH. We'd like to invite our presenters to turn on the video and unmute the microphone. Okay, hi.
Hello,
Okay, how are you?
I'm very fine.
Okay, nice. So for the operator, you can share the presentation screen now. Okay, so are you ready for the presentation?
Ready.
Okay, you may start your presentation now.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, judges. We are Indonesia. Today, we are excited to introduce you to our innovative product that addresses one of the pressing sustainability issues in South Africa. In South Africa, only 10% of waste is recycled, as discussed by the Portfolio Committee of South Africa in 2022. And the solution is to raise recycling awareness. And Indonesia also aims to promote recycling awareness with our product Tara Brew. Tara Brew is a premium Indonesian coffee product that tackles waste reduction. When people finish their coffee, they often discard the coffee grounds without recognizing the recycling potential. With Tara Brew, coffee consumer can recycle their own coffee ground using our coffee ground recycling kit, which is included in the packaging. Our innovative approach with Tara Brew not only promote recycling awareness, but also provide a practical solution to minimize waste. Additionally, this strategy acts as a compelling way to attract customers. By offering a unique extra activity of recycling coffee ground, more people will try our coffee, leading to a growing base of continuous buyers who appreciate the taste of our coffee. That's why Tara Brew offers two variations. Tara Brew Indonesian Arabica blend at 240 rands, and the coffee with fragrance kit at 308 rands. Despite our competitive pricing, Tara Brew can successfully compete in the market. While our prices may be considered higher than some, we offer several unique advantages that set us apart from the competition. Tara Brew's advantage lie in three key aspects. Firstly, we exclusively source Arabica Sumatra Gayo bean, renowned as the finest in Indonesia and highly regarded worldwide. Secondly, Tara Brew stands out in the South African market due to the rarity of our coffee beans. Lastly, Tara Brew takes pride in presenting our product in premium packaging. In addition, here's data on how Indonesian coffee in South Africa is not common, which will higher our demand and differentiate ourselves from competitors.
We have developed the following promotion strategy. Firstly, we will leverage digital promotion via our Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram, and Google Ads. Secondly, we will participate in coffee competition. And lastly, collaboration with influencers and other companies will expand our reach. Our target market consists of people aged 20 to 59 years with an income class in the emerging middle class and up. We focus on coffee enthusiasts, eco-conscious consumers, and DIY enthusiasts who are looking for sustainable and high-quality coffee products. Recent market research shows that South Africa favors roast coffee over instant coffee. That will surely advantage Tara Brew as a roast coffee distributor. The revenue in the coffee segment in South Africa is expected to reach $700 million by 2023, which is highlight its potential growth. Now comes the interesting part. That is our financial projection in a period of 19 months. Our initial investment is $11,000 with a total fixed cost of $200,000, with variable costs of both product of $11, $50 and $8. In terms of profitability, our break-even point is 47,000 units, and we are projecting to produce 50,000 units, resulting in a net profit of $18,000. We have also allocated $114,000 for market expenses to support our promotion strategy. Our distribution strategy for Tara Brew includes online sales through our website, social media, and e-commerce. We will also collaborate with local coffee shops and supermarkets, and on the first 19 months of operating, we will focus to distribute to 4 cities. In conclusion, Sustainasia and Tara Brew are dedicated to promoting sustainability in South Africa through our innovative coffee products. We strongly believe that Tara Brew has the potential to thrive as a successful and sustainable business. Thank you for your time and attention. We are Sustainasia.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you, Sustainasia, for the great presentation. Now let's move on to the Q&A session. So first, I'll give the chance to Miss Nina first to give the question.
Okay, thank you. Really nice presentation. Mungkin pertanyaannya, apakah kopi dari Indonesia, dari negara kita bakal laku ya di Afrika? Padahal Afrika sendiri kan juga sebagai itu kan penghasil kopi juga kan. Ya, jadi apakah laku kopi Indonesia di Afrika? Thank you.
Baik, terima kasih atas pertanyaannya. Izin menjawab. Jadi untuk kami sendiri telah melakukan research bahwa benar bahwa South Africa itu adalah salah satu bahkan distributor atau source dari coffee beans, one of the best coffee beans in the world kan. Nah, tapi kita menemukan bahwa sangat jarang ada coffee beans Indonesia di sana, yang dimana kami ingin popularize, kami ingin mendistribusikan kopi Indonesia di South Africa yang sebenarnya kopi Indonesia ini juga apalagi Gayo Beans ini juga sangat terkenal dan one of the best juga. Jadi dengan kami memilih coffee beans terbaik di Indonesia untuk didistribusikan, dan kami yakin sekali bahwa coffee beans kami bisa laku di sana.
Oke, terus juga aside from the fragrance kit produk, yaitu apa namanya, kayak innovation kami yang kami gunakan untuk marketing tambahan buat di sana, kita juga mengetahui bahwa ranking dari coffee beans kita, yaitu Gayo Beans ini dari South Africa ini juga sangat besar dibandingkan dengan ranking coffee lain, yaitu kita di 93, di mana average-nya itu 85. Jadi kami sangat expect enthusiasm-nya dari South African into our taste of coffee.
Oke, cukup sekali, keren banget. Terima kasih.
Okay, thank you, Nina, for the question, and also thank you, Sustainisia, for the great answer. So maybe we'll move to the next judges. Miss Lina, you may ask the question now.
Halo, guys.
Halo.
Halo.
Oke, pertanyaan saya cukup membuat kalian mungkin berpikir sedikit keras, karena gini ya, kopi itu memang produksinya dari Indonesia dan juga para petaninya. Karena gini, kalau produk sustainable itu adalah tidak hanya bahan bakunya, tapi memikirkan bagaimana kesejahteraan si para petani tersebut. Apakah kalian memikirkan bagaimana kesejahteraannya dan juga bagaimana bahan tersebut itu secara pasti bahwa ini adalah dari bahan alami dan cara pengolahannya pun alami? Silakan.
Oke, terima kasih banyak atas pertanyaannya. Tentunya sebelumnya dengan kita mass produce this coffee gitu kan, kita tentunya juga membeli coffee-nya ini, bahan bakunya ini langsung dari petaninya. Nah, dan tentunya kita akan mengecek dulu bagaimana sawahnya, bagaimana quality tanahnya di sana, dan bagaimana cara proses kopinya di sana dari petaninya tersebut. Dan tentunya karena kita adalah sebuah sustainable perusahaan sustainable, we promote green market. Tentunya kita dari awal sampai akhir semuanya harus sustainable. Kita akan strict dalam memilah petaninya, memilah distributornya, yaitu distributor yang sustainable.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Lena, for the question. I hope the answer from Sustainability already answered your question. And we'll move to the next judges again. Mr. Garrick, you may ask the question now.
Sure, thank you. First off, well presented. I really like that you're leaning into a product that is very Indonesia and you know, taking the pride of this nation. So really like that, and also a great job on clearly identifying the problem and how you are looking to solve it, and some very good detail in the presentation. So thank you for the sharing there. So I have a couple of questions. I'll see how the time goes. But the first, I noted on your distribution strategy, you chose to go with kilo, which is air freight, an air freight solution versus sea freight. So if you could share more on why you chose air freight versus sea freight for your particular product.
Okay, thank you so much for your question. So maybe start off with the why we choose Kilo.id, because Kilo.id offers us many variation that we can choose. and in the financial projection, we count it with the eco air freight. Okay, and now why do we choose air transport over sea transport? Because we know that air transport can give us less time to transport, because it's like in our timeline in the first 5 months of producing, in the first 2 months of distributing, we want to take it fast, we want to take the distribution fast, we want to take the selling fast, and then we maximize the efficiency, and then after that we can fastly market research again on how the response of South African into our coffee product. Okay, so after that we can think again about our distribution system and search for a more conditionally for us. Okay.
Very, very logical approach. And just to share, a number of our very large customers, if they're launching a new product, they may use air freight first to test the market. When they understand the volumes and what they need to distribute within that market, they will then shift to a more economical approach, which is sea freight. So it's well thought through. Thank you for that. Just a quick curious question. Have you tested the fragrance part of the product?
Well, actually, we haven't produced the product yet, but for the fragrance, like, we haven't combined the product that we want to sell, but we have made decisions on which fragrance type of fragrance that we want to choose, and that is because we made the fragrance with coffee. Of course, it's coffee fragrance, and like we have actually tested the coffee fragrance, and it suits with my nose. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Well done.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Gary, for the question, and thank you for Sustainisia for the great answer. So, from the next judges, Mr. Tony, you may ask the question to Sustainisia.
Okay, thank you, Tara Bru. Pertama, Afrika Selatan bukan negara penghasil kopi. Di sini mungkin hampir tidak ada kopi yang bisa tumbuh dengan baik. Tapi kita punya kompetitor nih. Kompetitor kita datangnya dari Ethiopia, dari Kenya, dari Brazil, dari Kolombia, even Vietnam. Nah, sekarang apa yang bisa ditawarkan dari produk kalian supaya bisa menang terhadap kompetitor? Tadi harus dipikirkan juga ongkos logistik dari Indonesia. Apakah nanti kalian akan kirim dalam bentuk end product? End product itu artinya kalian bikin dalam bentuk sudah jadi, tinggal dipasarkan, atau misalnya ada permintaan dari sini, kami beli dalam bentuk bulk, artinya beli dalam karungan dengan produk yang sama di dalamnya, tapi nanti akan diberi brand di Afrika Selatan. Nah, ini pandangan kalian seperti apa? Terima kasih.
Oke, terima kasih banyak atas pertanyaannya. Tentunya kita tahu bahwa market coffee di South Africa itu sangat besar ya. Seperti dan dari datanya, dari Brazilnya aja itu bisa sampai 50% dari seluruh market kopinya. Nah, gimana caranya kita bisa memasuki kopi Indonesia yang di South Africa itu masih enggak common, enggak terlalu terkenal, dan menjadi sebuah preference dari orang-orang di sana. Nah, tentunya dari ide Tara Bru sendiri itu adalah yang pertama, yaitu dengan coffee with fragrance recycling kit tersebut. Nah, jadi kita ingin mengambil lebih banyak potensi market yang tertarik dengan sustainability dan DIY. Nah, dan tentunya kita nggak bisa dong ya, karena kita adalah sebuah perusahaan kopi dan orang-orang pecinta kopi itu banyak yang prefer the coffee.
I'm sorry, but the time is up.
Yeah, okay, so
Okay,
so
thank you,
we still,
Assistant Isia,
okay,
for
thank
the
you.
incredible work. Now, we will continue to the next team. So, for the next team, we have Nusantara Sen from Seman 1 Purwokerto. We'd like to invite our presenters to turn on the video and unmute your microphone. So, hi, how are you?